Good morning. It's time for It's a Beautiful Day in Fairfield. I'm Mark Turner. That is Claire Vaughn over there to my right, and to my left is David Savage.
Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
So, have you been watching the Olympics?
Well, I'm getting ready to get keyed up. You know, they only start today.
Oh no, they've been
Wait, whoa.
they've been going for 2 days.
I thought Jimmy Fallon told me that last night that they were having the big ceremony.
No,
and all
it's
that.
opening ceremonies. I've been watching things like men's and women's soccer, women's handball, rugby sevens, which is like my new favorite sport.
Right.
It's like tackle football without pads.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the one I'm really looking forward to, and again, you know, I thought about competing for this one, but I passed, and that was breakdancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a real
yeah.
sport.
Oh, yeah, this is the first time they've had it in the Olympics, breakdancing.
Oh my gosh.
It's made a comeback. You know, it was out back in the early 80s.
Oh, yeah.
And because they made all the break dancing movies.
Right.
See, there's a movie for you to watch. Breakin'.
Breaking?
Breakin'.
I'm getting nothing out of this microphone, so I'm going to switch to a headset. But you guys keep talking.
All right.
Okay. Well, we could also tell Claire about Electric Boogaloo 2. You know,
That's
like,
true.
things
I
like
forgot about that one.
Yeah.
The Electric Boogaloo.
Blue. And it was so good, they had to make a part 2.
Well, I think they made Breakin' 2 as well.
Is that right?
Yeah. Those things were. They're having breakdancing, really.
For real, yeah. Mark.
I have not.
Honest to goodness, do you think I would come in here and just make a story up?
Well. So,
Hey, Claire's back. Behave.
yeah, we gotta be
Claire
quiet.
just came back.
Shh, don't say anything else about her.
I can't believe you told that on the air while she wasn't in the room.
I know. Well,
I'm going to have to watch it back.
Yeah.
So, what else you been up to?
Well, let's see. I told you I went to the movies last night. First time I've been to the movies.
I think
I've
we
been in a
lost
year.
Dave.
Oh, is that
Test,
Dave?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's the
Say
problem.
something again.
All right.
Okay, you're back now.
My fellow Americans. How about
Well, so that's the thing.
Huh.
Sorry, just a
Okay.
technical
You know,
Let's see.
thing here.
1, 2, 3.
This
Okay.
is
that? It's always
two.
great when
Yes.
the
This is
technology
two.
works.
No,
I
this
have
is
two
yeah,
muted.
2.
I have two muted, so that shouldn't affect his.
That's true. That's weird. Okay. Well,
All right.
I can hear myself, and I can
I can hear you. Yeah.
So it's that's what happens when it's live.
All right. Folks, if you were wondering if we're live, this is evidence.
Yes.
Yeah. So what else have you been up to? I mean, you just
I'm just
you're
fascinated.
everywhere and anywhere
Well,
all the time.
I understand, but I'm fascinated watching Claire with all these plugs. Are we good now?
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, hey there. There you go.
man.
Now you can hear me. I got to turn me down a little bit, though, because mine's so close to my.
Wow.
All right. Is this me?
Yeah,
that's you.
Okay.
See, I figured what it was. You were just checking me for hearing. Is what it was. better on this side or better on this
Right.
side?
You gotta hold the finger up, the hand up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was just going to make sure.
Okay.
See, look.
Okay. Oh, yes. Is that something important there?
Yeah. All right. Now talk.
Test 1 2 1 2.
I'm not getting him at all over
Neither
there.
am I. That's weird.
So I don't know what.
Is it turned
Yeah, they're all up. Let's
Okay.
switch it to 4. We may need new XLR cords or whatever.
Might. I don't.
Now, say something there.
There it
you
is.
go. How
There
about
we
that?
got
There
you.
you
Hey,
Okay.
there you go.
How
Test
many
it.
times do we have to turn this on and off
All
before we finally hurt
right.
ourselves? So
Seriously.
Hold on just a second. It takes me back to the SNL days. Tom Hanks. Semblance. Test 1 2 1 2. Give me a Steven Tyler scarf to wear, So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, that's all right. You
I
can always tell how old somebody is by the references they use.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
I don't catch a lot of marks, not going to lie.
Yeah. Well,
Not many people catch a lot of mine.
but that Donna will tell me. She goes, nobody knows who Jack Benny is anymore. So.
Yep, I have no
Rochester,
idea.
Rochester.
Yes, Mr. Betty. There you go.
And of course, remember the cartoon they made with them?
You know, I barely
Remember the
can
Looney
remember
Tunes?
that. Yeah,
Yeah. They were a couple of mice, I think.
they were.
Yeah.
They were. But you know, the best thing about Looney Tunes was it gave you classical information.
Oh, yeah,
Because
you got a lot of classical music
I
out of
knew
that.
nothing about opera until I watched Bugs Bunny.
Uh-huh.
You know,
The Barber of Seville.
Barbara of Seville. Yeah, there you go. Great time.
Killed a wabbit,
Killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit.
So we went to Jellystone National Park this past weekend with my family and my kids.
You actually went to Jellystone?
Jellystone National Park.
And where is that?
They're all over the Midwest.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot in Michigan too, and Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it's all themed Yogi Bear.
Right.
And so we're taking our kids like, oh, they're gonna think this is so awesome. Yogi's walking around,
Yeah.
you know. They're like, have no idea who this guy is.
Right.
Was it close to Marion?
Marion?
You know, where Yogi the Bear
Williamson
has been.
County.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna say no.
Oh, you haven't seen the story of the bear?
I don't guess.
That's
so.
Oh my
Crossover?
gosh, this is for real.
Yeah, like
There's a bear in Marion
A
right now.
real
weeks
black
ago-
bear.
How
he was
the
in Carrier
heck?
Mills.
Yeah.
And then he moved to
Williamson County. So.
Williamson County. He just got through the Williamson County area, headed, I don't know where he's going.
North, I heard.
Yeah. North to Alaska.
Yeah, hey, don't be bringing that up. Claire, he knows I'm going to Alaska soon.
Oh, I'm jealous. Are you guys doing a cruise or are
Oh,
you
yeah.
doing a?
Yeah. No, we're going to do the cruise. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be so fun.
It will be, you know. Donna said, I cannot run up to the front of the ship and go, what's the line?
The Titanic
yeah,
one.
Titanic line. She goes, and I'm definitely not going up there with you. So, anyway.
Oh, that's fun.
No, it is. It is. You've cruised before, I take it.
I have cruised before. Never in Alaska though. I did like Mexico.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
I think that might be the only cruise I think I'd ever go on,
Which one?
an Alaskan cruise.
Really? You know, there's all these cruise lines, and if you ever sign up for one, everybody sends you ads on these.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know, I was really, really excited. Viking, you know, is a big cruise line. And I thought,
Now, see, I'd do one of those river cruises in Europe.
oh, yeah, well, you know,
Those would be cool.
I was ready to sign up, and then I found out you can't get off the boat, rape and pillage, and you know, steal stuff. You know, so I said, well,
You're like,
there
you
was-
ruin all the fun.
There was not even a dragon head on the front of the ship. You know, and no red and white striped shields. You know, I said
Yeah.
No.
this is false advertising. So
We looked into a river cruise. There's one that goes down the Mississippi.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
goes
looked
down
into
to
one of those, too.
Louisiana.
right.
It's like 2 or 3 weeks long.
Right.
First of all, one way.
And ungodly expensive.
I could not believe.
know.
It was like $6,000 a person.
Right. But you know, you stop and think about it, and this is a true story. You know, I know, like I said, Mark and I've done this several times.
Right.
Claire. So he kind of anytime I start to tell a story, his eyes start to get a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, now for real,
It's either disbelief or is this really true?
Could this really have happened? There was a lady who his children were going to put her in a nursing home, and they found out the cost,
Yeah.
you know, of the nursing home, and so she bolted, and she went. She got on a cruise ship, and she sailed on the cruise ship because she was going to have to pay her $300 a day,
Right.
and she said. It was the same price being on the cruise ship, and I had the best medical care. If I called somebody,
Oh,
they came to me
yeah.
right away. I didn't have to wait a long time. He said
Yeah.
they made my bed up every day. I got to
Right.
go up and smell the ocean air.
Oh my gosh,
And-
and that's so much better for your soul
Oh
too.
yeah, so it was. She spent a year on a cruise ship. All she ever did was take her luggage off. You know, while the
Yeah.
ships changed, and she get back on the next one.
That's amazing. I think I saw that story on the news or whatever.
They say that it's cheaper to stay in a hotel
Yeah.
than some assisted living centers.
Well, it definitely is. Just, I mean, it's astronomical. But the difference is the care.
Yeah.
You know, if you need that
Yeah.
assistance, I guess,
yeah.
getting around. But
And
it sounds like she was doing pretty
she-
good.
Yeah, I thought she's pretty sharp there. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
I like it.
But no, so we were talking movies there earlier.
Yeah.
Now, have you been to the movies lately?
No.
I love it. You get to the movies, say, now we're starting at 4:30, and And my wife is one of these people, I'd rather be 15 minutes early than 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
So we get there, and we're sitting there, and they come up with, it's time for movie trivia, which, that's kind of cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
And then 20 minutes of previews. So the 4:30 movie starts at 5.
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm glad we got here early. Yeah. So I don't know, but that's what I said. Movies have changed.
So you went and saw Twisters.
Yes.
Did we talk about this while I was gone?
No,
Okay.
no, we saved
No.
this one for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We only talked about you while you were gone.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you
Perfect. I won't watch it back.
Okay.
I can't handle criticism, so.
Good deal.
go. I don't think you're out of line asking for a raise. I'm telling you, I think it's fine. You should be more assertive.
Oh, right. Exactly. You'll never know unless you ask,
That's right. What's the worst
Thank
thing
you, Dr. Phil.
What is the worst thing they can tell you? You're fired. There
Right,
you go.
right. That's not a big deal.
Uh,
Every time I hear that phrase, I think of Donald Trump.
You're
back,
fired?
Yeah, back
Only-
when he had his apprentice
only
yeah.
thing,
show.
only thing I can think of now, because I've been watching a lot of Bar Rescue,
Okay.
Okay.
and it's never fails. He comes in, he starts yelling because everything is so dirty.
Right.
And
Right.
everyone.
That's why he's there.
And then he walks out. We're done. We're leaving.
Uh-huh.
And then the next morning, here he comes back. And on every show, he looks at somebody and goes, "Just leave. You're fired."
You're fired.
I've only watched it a few times. My favorite now TV show, and Donna's got me hooked on this, is Below Deck.
Oh, I love Below Deck.
you love Below Deck?
Yes.
Captain
Give me-
Sandy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me any reality TV show and I'm in.
Oh.
And that is on an ocean
Claire,
and a yacht.
Claire,
Come on.
Claire, come on. Now, do you
It's so
honest to
good.
goodness believe
That this is real?
This could be real?
You can like request to go out on their boat.
Oh, I know.
I'm sure
But I
that's
think-
like storylines that
Yeah,
are
but there's-
planted in.
All right, Sandy, you and Tom are going to have a conflict today.
Yes, right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's staged.
But I do think there are some things that happen that maybe production didn't. You know what I
Oh, yeah,
mean?
they
There's
capture it.
hookups
Yeah,
and there's,
yeah.
things like that. I don't think they're like, okay, you're going to get a bonus if you make a big mistake on national television,
go.
know, but
I keep wanting him to like throw somebody overboard. You have screwed up so bad.
you're fired.
You're
Yeah.
walking the plank.
No, we don't even use a plank. Just right over the side.
Speaking of walking the plank,
Yeah.
I stumbled upon the movie Down Periscope the other day.
Oh my God. Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Oh, you got to watch it.
I'll
It's
have to.
hilarious.
Yeah. Well, there was a TV series had Jack Carter, and I think it was Jack Carter. I can't remember. Anyway, way back in the '60s, and it was like in the Navy, and they were always, screwing up and different
Oh,
things.
McHale's Navy?
No, in the McHale's Navy, they actually went out and they
Yeah.
did missions. Now this was just like this guy.
CPO Sharkey?
That was it, and they would
Had
always
Don Rickles in
Don
it.
Rickles, yeah. And they would always just do some kind of mess up thing,
Oh, yeah.
And every week was a different adventure. Now I remember watching this through the bars of my crib. I'm telling this, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to say give away my age or anything.
No.
Okay, we're so ADD right now, guys. We still haven't talked about Twisters.
Oh, yeah, that's
Twisters.
true.
Jeez Louise. Ping pong, ping pong.
I had actually forgot about Twister.
I want to know.
Is this a new version
Oh,
or is
yeah.
it a remake?
No. That's what I kept thinking. Okay, it's going to be a remake. Okay, it's not a remake. Okay, the guy who is the Twister rodeo guy.
Yeah.
Donna would just sit in there going, Glenn Powell.
With like hard eyes.
Yeah. I go, hey, there's a story with this too.
Right, right.
But anyway,
Focus, Donna.
I thought at first, he was going to be like their son. Helen Hunt.
Right.
And
is gonna
Bill Paxton,
and Bill
yeah.
Paxton, yeah. I thought it was going to be their son, like a family tradition.
Yeah.
No.
Not even
Completely-
related?
No,
Okay.
completely unrelated.
Really? Okay.
Here's a reference from that movie that you'll get. You remember the show back in the 90s, News Radio
yeah.
on NBC?
Oh, yeah.
Mira Turney she's the mom in this.
Really?
She's the mom in this. And at first I kept thinking, He looks familiar.
Yeah.
I know. And then the more she would talk, this is awful. This I tell Don all the time. We watch TV or a movie or something. I go, I know that person. Wait a minute. Let him talk a little longer.
Right.
And I'm like, your reference is from like 25, 30 years ago. What do you think they didn't change in that time?
Yeah.
But anyway, no. There's like some big lines in this. Like there's one that keeps going on and on. And goes, something about your fear, you ride it. You ride it. So I think you'd like it.
You'd recommend to go.
Oh,
You
yeah.
think it's good?
I will say this: do not go watch it in IMAX though, because I'm telling you,
The 3D or whatever?
Yeah, the 3D IMAX. No, don't watch that. I had a hard enough time just watching it on a regular screen. I could just imagine that all around. But go ahead.
When we go to movies, we don't go to the theaters anymore. We just wait till it comes on, till it's available to stream, and it's like
Watch it at home.
$3.99. I don't have to drive
Right.
anywhere. I don't have to pay $27 for a
Popcorn?
little candy bar to put in my $28 worth of popcorn.
Yeah.
Are you hearing it over there, Claire? Are you hearing it coming from that side? Back when I was a boy, we used to get Raisinets for a quarter.
Milk for 25 cents.
I walked uphill to school both ways.
25 cents. It was a nickel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it.
And there were days that I had to pick up 25 pop bottles on the way to school to
Yeah.
get my nickel.
Gosh.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad you guys moved, to where you're living now, because you don't have a lawn anymore. Because I don't know if you knew this or not. Where Mark used to live, he stood out on the front porch. Get off my lawn! Stuff like that.
I had a sign.
The neighbor.
Had a
No,
sign.
you like to yell it though too. And,
Well, I did.
in the neighborhood, kids are really missing them. Just saying.
Yeah. That's true.
I've witnessed it. I've been over there a time or two.
Yeah.
When my little chillin' tried to go up on that porch.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
What are you kids doing here?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Really warm and tender.
Oh, for sure.
Warm and tender.
In Mark's defense, him and Tina are the sweetest with kids. Like my kids go into Blacks and they just, get a free balloon every time. They come to expect it now.
Yeah.
So I think Mark and Tina might have regretted, giving them a free balloon
Mark,
one time.
Wait a minute, Mark.
And now
Mark
it's-
regretted it.
yeah.
Tina's nice.
Tina, no, yeah. Tina's the sweetest. So
Well, when
She's definitely the better half.
Well, there was Claire, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but a lot of people, when they meet Mark and Tina, they ask her a lot of times, Tina, can I ask you a question? And of course, she's nice. And
Right.
She says, yes,
Yes.
why? I said, did your family owe Mark's family money? Or,
can you explain this to us?
Yeah,
How did you end up in this position?
Right,
God love you, Mark.
Is there a parole board or anything?
Can we help you out? Like blink twice if you need
Yeah.
help.
If you need help, right?
Yeah.
But,
They whisper it.
oh, it's that.
Yeah.
Well,
I turn my back and they lean in and go, blink twice.
Yeah.
need help.
You can tell we really get along well together.
I know,
I miss this getting together like we used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so what else were we got off on Twister.
Did we talk about Twister?
I think
we did talk about Twister.
We've twistered enough.
Okay.
Twistered. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you and your you're involved in a lot of things around town, but I feel like your most recent endeavor has been the Senior Citizen Center and getting that off the ground and running.
Well, I tell you what, that was great.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun. And, like I say, the people of our community came through in a big way.
Yeah.
And, it was funny. Even after we'd raised the money, people would say, hey, are you still taking money for that?
Sure.
I said, yeah, sure we are. Will this be cash or check? And
Right.
they say, check. I was Dave
David's-
goes to Hawaii.
Oh,
if you
the
just-
Dave Goes to Hawaii
Right,
fund.
fund.
Yeah.
Or you could do it like they used to do on the Beverly Hillbillies. Remember when the scam guys used to
when
come
they
by?
cut to cash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You to make it out to like citizens against sailing mutineers
Oh, okay.
or sailing helmets or something.
Yeah.
Just write cash. Just write the letters cash.
It'd be a lot easier.
That's
and they do it
hilarious.
every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I know there was a lot of fundraising that went into it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I know there were some changes in the plans from
Right.
where it originally was going to be, but every time I drive by at lunch hour or whatever, I mean, it is packed.
Well, you go by on Fried Chicken Day, and
Yeah.
it's huge.
Third Thursday of the month.
Mark has it marked
I
out.
do. That's same day. That's same night. That's same day as cheeseburger night.
So you have a good day of eating.
Oh yeah.
So you have to be, what, 55 plus to...
No.
No?
Anybody can go.
Anyone can go in.
What?
Yeah. And there's a suggested donation price. And of course, when you are a senior, it is less, of
Right.
course. But
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
and you can go in and get you can do pickup service.
Okay.
And someone told me one time, they said, Dave, I think you actually get served quicker in the pickup line than you do the stand-in line.
So they'll go to the pickup and
And
then...
go sit at a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Those-
now that's out, and now everyone, the pickup line's
I
going to be
know,
way
I know.
longer.
Yeah, but Lisa will really appreciate me down there sharing that information. But no, it's really nice. And then of course they have pool tables and stuff down there. I guess
Fun.
every Wednesday is pool tournament.
Pool league, yeah.
Pool league, pool tournament time.
That's fun.
Yeah, I had to talk to him. I said, nobody gets to put dollar bills on the corner of the table anymore. That has got to stop.
Yeah, to save their spot or whatever.
No, gambling.
Oh.
That's a joke. That's a joke, Claire. That's not real. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let me keep this reminder.
Yeah,
that is not
real. We've had to do that a time or two on here with jokes we've made.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, okay, guys, just want to
Just
clarify
wanna
that was a
clarify.
joke. Please do not fire that person from their job because of the
Exactly.
joke that I made.
Well-
that has no truth to it whatsoever.
Well,
No pun intended. Right?
Yeah.
Clarify.
Clarify.
But
But
yeah. Do you keep a little drum and snare in here?
I
or
should.
not? Yeah.
If only it were just a little bigger. I guess you got room in your
Yeah.
corner.
Oh,
We
yeah.
could have a...
I could just turn and go.
Well,
I like it.
And
The
before
rim
we go-
shot.
Before we go any farther, though, I do have to apologize to both of you. I was a few minutes late, getting here. Mark should be here at 8:20.
Oh, okay.
And I got here about 8:25, and I wanted to be early. Donna got after me. She said, "David, get up, get ready, get there on time. Don't be late." I can't help it. I got stopped along the road. I was driving along, and I saw this farm on the side as I was coming in, and there was pigs on this farm. And I could not. I kept looking out there, and I noticed this one pig had a wooden leg.
Oh.
And Clara, you see something like that,
You got to stop.
It's gotta stop.
Yeah, right, for sure.
So I asked the guy. I said, "Hey, tell me what's going on here with this pig with the wooden leg." He said, "Let me tell you something. That pig's very special." I said, "Okay, tell me about it." He goes, "Our house was on fire. We would have all died in the fire, except the pig knocked the door down, ran in, pulled all of us to safety. That's a really special pig." I said, "Well, yeah, but what about the wooden leg?"
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, another time my son was playing out there near the road and a big semi was coming by. And he said it would have hit my child, but the pig jumped out there, grabbed the child, and pulled it to safety."
Wow.
I said, "Man, that is a special pig. That's great." I said, "But what about the wooden leg?" He goes, "Well, my wife was down swimming in our pond one time and got a cramp, and she would have drowned.
Yeah.
Pig jumped in and saved her and pulled her to the side." I said, "Okay, I get it. It's a special pig. What's the story with the wooden leg?" He goes, "Well, when you got a pig that special, you don't eat it all at once."
Oh my God.
So
That's great.
When I heard that,
Right.
I thought, I got to hear.
I can
this.
be a few more minutes.
Yeah,
a few minutes
Mark,
late.
Mark, Claire, they'll understand.
Yes, for sure. That's a good story.
Well,
Look, I used to get when I was running the school, the kids used to come in with some really great
I love
ones.
it. Yeah, I like the jokes that start out as like, I'm hook, line, and sinker into it. Like, it's a story. My mom, my favorite joke that she tells, it's like that, a story of going to the doctor. I won't share it on the air because it's probably not the most appropriate. If you guys know my mama, but
Yeah, I do know your mom. I do know your mom.
sweet Maxine. I always think, how did my mom end up with this?
Oh, your Aunt Lisa, you look and go, "I see Lisa."
Exactly. And then
And-
you see Leanne.
Yeah.
And so my mom is more Bob, more my grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a little bit of orneriness in him
Yeah.
too.
Well, no doubt.
Yes. And that's, I guess, where some of the Simpson brothers get it from too. But
Well.
anyways, she's funny. Shout out to my mama who's recovering from 4 broken bones in her foot. God love her. Had her birthday on Friday and broke 4 bones in her foot on Sunday. So
Well, what a celebration.
I
right?
know. She goes big. Listen.
man.
Go big or go home.
Well, that's like when 10 years ago, I had the surgery on my spinal cord. And
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it there was a growth on there, and the guy had to go in and open me up and pull it out. But to get all of it, because it actually had gone in the spinal cord, he had to cut some of the nerves to my left side. That's why I had to use his cane.
really?
Yeah, that's why his cane's here.
Wow.
So anyway, I'm laying there in the hospital. My surgery was on March the 3rd. My birthday was March the 4th.
Bless you.
And I'm like, what a way to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
the guy comes by, the doctor. He says, hey, he said, how you doing? And I said, well, I'm doing okay, but I said, I'm really, really got a question that's just consuming me. And he's all serious. He goes, yeah, what is it? And I said, can I just get right to the crux of this? He said, well, sure, what's that? I said, will I be able to river dance? And he looks at me, he goes,
Very important question.
He said, could you before? I said, no, but I was thinking about learning. But he says, I think you'll be fine.
That's
I
great.
think you'll be fine.
So have you? Have you river danced since?
No, like I said, ruined my career.
Yeah.
Like I told you right from the start, my application for the breakdancing team, for
Right.
Denied,
Denied.
yeah. And I think they didn't even give me a tryout. Was what really hurt.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. What was it? The age? Like what?
Oh,
you
you walked in with the cane, and they said, "That's it."
He
for
listened.
You. No, I'm sorry, pal.
It could all be a stint though, or a stunt. You know, you could have just came out and just been like thrown the cane and
There
just
you go.
fall to the
Boom!
floor.
There you go. You do the worm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny.
But anyway, we were talking about the senior center.
Yes,
Yeah.
senior center. So on average, do you know like how many you feed a day?
Well, one day I know that they had like 5,000 people there. They had 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, and then they split that up, and it just kept going.
Wow.
You probably heard about,
I've heard that story.
It
Yeah.
was a remake from the Bible story, but
Yeah.
it was Bible day that day. So,
Hey,
yeah,
I like
Must have
it.
been Wednesday, right?
probably so.
Okay.
Or,
Was
no,
the-
it was Friday.
Oh, was it Friday? Okay.
It was during Lent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Was the water turned into wine as well, or
Oh,
come on?
I'm glad you brought that up. If you ever get down in the mouth and you really want to hear a good story, hunt up Bob and Tom's first baseball game. Now you guys know Bob and Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was great.
I've heard that one.
I think I played it for you. I played it for you. Anyway, this guy goes, he goes, you knew Harry Carey was still alive.
Okay.
You knew Harry was the broadcaster for the very first baseball game of all time. And the guy's, no, I guess I go, yeah, it went something like this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bethlehem Braves versus the Jerusalem Giants.
That's a great impression.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, I want to.
You need some big glasses.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah. But anyway, he's talking and he goes through this whole thing. He goes, and now up to bat for Jerusalem is a new kid. And if you knew Harry, he could never pronounce people's names.
Yeah.
He goes, a new kid that just came up. His name is Lazarus. What was that, Steve? Oh, Lazarus. And Peter looks in for the sign. Oh, he hit him. He's down. I think he's dead.
Oh my god!
And he's laying there and he goes, oh, no. Jesus touches him. He's alive.
He's alive.
He goes, that kid can take a pitch. And it just rolls like that.
Oh,
that is a great one.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's
I'm
really
telling you,
good.
I laughed and laughed and laughed.
I'll have to look it up and listen to the whole thing.
Oh, speaking of Bob and Tom, remember the Electric Amish band?
Yes. Have you heard their new song?
No.
Give me 3 pigs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, instead of
We've-
give me 3 steps.
we've
by
got-
Leonard Skinner.
We've got a couple of their CDs at home.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. We actually went and saw the Electric Amish in concert. Okay?
No.
And guess where we saw them?
Where?
Arthur.
Now, hold on a minute. Now, I'm not going to be gullible Gus over here.
No,
okay?
it's the truth. We
For-
saw them
this
in
is
Arthur,
for-
Illinois at the
Okay.
Douglas County Fair.
Oh, my gosh.
The Electric Amish. And Yoder was pedaling the bike, man, for power.
Yeah.
I don't guess I know the Electric Amish. It makes me think of like Weird Al. That was my
It's kind of like
kind of the same
Long
thing.
They
Yeah.
do Gimme 3 Pigs, and then there's
My-
Big Wheels, Proud Mary. Only it's Proud Greta.
Okay.
You know, and
but
Graber Be Good.
Okay.
You know?
let's Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah.
The Amish Paradise.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, they just. I'll bring one of the
Yeah.
CDs in and play it for you sometime.
Because I love Weird Al. Those are
Yeah.
those are
But
always
those
fun memories.
Those parody songs.
Yeah,
Oh, I
they're
know.
fun.
But anyway, no, we like I said, we're up and running now for several years, and I think everybody's really enjoyed it. Nice to have people stop.
Has it been several years
It's been
already?
a couple of years, yeah. I believe.
My gosh.
So when that
Seems
happened,
like yesterday.
back when
I
I was
know.
young. Start that story, Claire.
Listen, like I just feel like the older you get, the quicker time goes. Like I have
Absolutely.
I cannot, like the years just fade together anymore.
yeah.
You know, they just go by so fast. And so, yeah, that's crazy. So senior center, when can you go? It's just lunch every day, right?
Lunch, right,
Okay.
right.
Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And then, like I said, there's activities afterwards. Like if you want
Fun.
to play pool or you want
Yeah.
to sit and just visit. and stuff.
Hang out. It's
Right.
great to have
You
a
know.
place to go
Yeah.
and chill.
And I think the people were really looking for something like that.
Yeah.
And that Ken Odie, I'm telling you, that guy's a troublemaker. He stirs the pot.
Oh,
You know.
he is a pot stirrer.
And he kept talking on Facebook that, we really, since the fire at the
Right.
we need to, have a place.
Mhm.
So he says, I'm thinking about hosting a community,
Right.
gathering, just to, let people talk and different things. So I thought, well, this sounds interesting. I think I'll go.
Yeah.
So I intentionally go, and it's in the fellowship hall at Cornerstone.
Right.
And down there in the basement. So there's a post. I'm thinking, I'll sit behind the post. Now, this is a good place. I can hear everything. and-
Right. They're not going to see me.
You're not gonna
I
see-
think I was at that meeting.
You were. And it all becomes clear now.
Yeah.
Okay, it all becomes clear. I'm sitting behind this post, and everyone's talking, yeah, we need this. We need
Right.
to get fired up. And so Ken goes, we need somebody to head this up.
Yeah.
And I thought, how in the world does he? He goes, Dave, you'll do that, won't you?
That's how you got
That's
into
how I got
it.
into this. So anyway,
That's funny.
I'm thinking now it becomes clear. Mark was probably sitting over there going, pointing, like
Yeah.
over there. The guy behind the post.
Right. Well, hey, I'm glad that he called you out and you
Yeah.
got behind it because, every project like that does need a ringleader.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, like I said, Donna says it's a circus at our house all the time. So there you go.
With all those grandbabies, I bet
I'm
it
telling you
is.
what, yeah. Oh, Logie, he's the kingpin. though.
He's so cute, and Logan is in Maddox's class.
Okay.
They're in the same age, and Harley. I guess Harley is the love of his life
his
right now.
His fiance.
Fiance, yeah.
You
So
knew
Maddox
this,
will be
right?
excited
Really?
to have him in the family.
Yeah, and Jeff is real excited too because when we went on vacation,
Yeah.
we were on this dolphin tour, and so the guy who's running the boat looks at Logan and says, "How would you like to sit up here in the big chair?" So he gets to sit back there, and I told him, I said, Harley's grandpa, he likes to, drive the boat.
Yeah.
But I said, he's going to get older, and they're going to need
Someone's
going
gonna have to take over,
Enough said.
right? It's just working out perfectly.
It is. It's like it just comes
The
together.
stars have aligned.
It
Yeah.
all comes together.
Oh, that's so fun.
But no, my favorite story about Harley though was when she told Julie, she goes, "Mom, I'm going to have my birthday party. I want Logan to come, but I need a white dress."
Oh, like they were gonna get
No, she
married.
was going to get married, have birthday and wedding same day.
I mean, I
Money
like it.
saver.
Right,
Money
exactly.
saver.
You gotta appreciate that
Yeah.
So
out of the girl.
I wondered how serious this was. So Julie says, "Hey, I want to show you a picture," and she's got this like little lunch paper bag, She's drawn the two of them on there. And she's got her white dress on. He's got his black tuxedo. So,
Oh.
yeah, early wedding picture.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Save that in
Yeah.
case it does happen down
I've
the
got it.
road.
I've
Good.
got it, yeah.
Save it, and that way at their wedding we can
Pop
show
that
it.
bad boy
Yeah,
But anyway,
that's so sweet.
you can tell that he and I do need medication. can't you?
For sure, y'all are ping pong balls bouncing
That's
from
right.
topic to topic. But I don't mind it. I'm kind of the same way.
Well,
So
there you go.
um,
Remember, folks, there is help for this at
Right.
1-800-H
ADHD.
ADHD. Right.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
gosh.
what was there, a 12-step program or something?
Something
I'm not
like
sure.
that.
Yeah.
It might be a different
Yeah.
issue.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
There you go. I think they're looking a little different direction.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
gosh.
no, like I said, we got that rolling. And we had a very good team that worked on that. The late Mike Dreeth,
Yes.
who started with me on that, and he was very helpful on that. Donna Masterson spent a lot of time on that. I remember we went to her grandma's house. She was one of the first contributors. Her and Kenny Stallings and Nancy, they were some of the first ones on there. So we're talking about this, and she says, "Son, we really need this." I said, "Well, ma'am, we're going to have this." I said, "But I hope it was okay that I brought the newspaper people with me so I get a picture."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, I don't want my picture." I said, No, you don't seem to understand. This is a promotional picture."
Yeah.
I said, if we put you up here with this contribution, it might spur other
Yeah.
people on, which it did.
Yeah. So
know.
she obliged
She
after
obliged,
that. Good.
Yeah.
I know.
I think Donna talked to her.
Yeah.
But-
People are hesitant about photos. We had someone on the podcast one day, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to be on camera." Like they just, I don't know.
Wait a minute. There's
Oh, we
camera
see
working?
your face.
Oh my God.
Did you put your makeup on today?
No, I'm in witness protection. You didn't block my face?
We'll put
My voice should sound like this as I talk.
Yeah,
get a voice changer.
there
and
you go.
put the little block thing over your
Yeah,
face.
there you
Or,
go.
yeah.
We'll
I
put
like
a
it.
smiley face over your face.
Oh, that's even
Because,
nice.
the show's It's a Beautiful Day in Fairfield, so
There
we
you
need a
go.
smiley face.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll work. But when we finally get that completed, I thought, okay, this is it for me.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Yep.
I've done my civic duty. I want no more help.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we start getting this project out at Frontier. So it's
Now
just,
you're.
well, that's in the works. I
Yeah.
mean, that bad
They're
boy's rolling.
We heard the other night.
I was gonna
they're
say.
pretty darn close.
We were at the foundation dinner
Yeah.
our meeting on Tuesday night, and it sounds like it's a go. So
Well, and like I said, I think the plans now have been drawn up, if my understanding is correct. So I think that is going to be super, super neat.
oh, amazing! It's something that is so needed for the college for recruitment reasons, for just for the volleyball girls to have a home, and
That's
then
right.
for tourism. The availability for Chet to use it for the high school tournaments, the possibilities of having pickleball
Oh,
tournaments.
wait, hold on.
Come on.
Hold on a second, Claire. You didn't give that justice.
Okay.
For Chet to use that for tournaments and pickleball.
Pickleball. Yep, I know.
How do you think we talked Agrin into
I was
it?
going to say, I know that Dr. J is
Yeah.
so excited about the opportunity to have pickleball out there. And the pickleballers of Wayne County, I know that they're super excited too. Kathy Book posted a picture, I think yesterday, and it was her playing beside Latrell Snyder. And she's like, how awesome of a sport that how old is she? 60? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to say. She put it on there, though.
Yeah, oh, okay. Well,
But,
we're classmates. I'm not going to
Okay.
disclose.
She said she said that her age and a high school or a college athlete,
Right.
here we are playing beside each other and had so much fun. So I still have not gotten out there to play. I've played one time, I guess, just me and the boys kind of dinked around. Is that the right terminology?
yeah.
Dinked around, but
We went out and played one time and have not been able to make it back. We want to go back and
Okay.
play, just have
Did
not been
you
able to make
play
it back.
outside or inside?
Outside.
Okay, now you know.
I went to the church
Okay.
whenever I went.
Well, that was another thing
Mm-hmm.
that I got involved with. Kathy called me up and she said, "David, can I ask you a question?" I said, "Well, sure, Kathy, what do you need?" She goes, "Do you think we could maybe tape some courts down in your Family Life Center at
Yeah.
the Community of Christ?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Well, yeah, I think that'd be fine." And I figured, maybe 10, 12 people would be involved. Oh, my gosh.
It's a revolving door. I mean,
Oh.
people are just constantly going and
so
playing.
it was going to be, on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mhm.
Then it was Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Oh, my
Then it
gosh.
was Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Wow.
And then it became Saturday. And I said, now listen, Wednesday, Sunday, we're going to
We
have to...
can't, yeah.
No.
We have church too.
This is a church
Right,
as well.
right.
But our church people have really welcomed that. We
Good.
felt like as a Community of Christ that it was a good opportunity to have outreach for people.
That's what I was going to say. Anytime this day and age, if you're church and you can get people in your doors, that's a
Yeah.
positive thing, make them feel comfortable and at home there. And that's great. So thank you guys for opening the doors for the pickleball community, because I know there's a lot of people that appreciate it for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And of course, and this will probably get me in trouble at home, but I'm going to tell you this. Mark, you know my wife.
Oh, yeah.
And would you say she's soft-spoken?
A little bit.
Yeah, but probably, pleasant, nice. If you talk
Right.
to her, she'll
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to you.
Very sweet.
Not a starter.
Mhm.
Not a starter.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day she went to play pickleball, and she started smack talking, just trying to be funny. And she said, they got mad.
Oh, no.
And I said, sweetheart, let me explain something to you. I can smack talk with people, and
They're used to it.
They're used to it. I said,
Yeah.
when it comes out of your sweet, innocent mouth,
Yeah.
that's
People are like, oh my gosh, she really means it. Because she never talks to me like that
she's
before.
possessed.
Something's happened. Pickleball has taken her over.
But
Sometimes competition brings out the
Worse than
more
you?
aggressive side of
No,
people.
but that's the thing. She's not.
Yeah.
I know.
She's very laid back, and someone said about that yin and yang. That's
Yeah.
her and I. Yeah. So
I know. Last year, my grandson played JFL up
Right.
north, and Mom and Dad were mad at me the entire year because I told them, I said when you knock somebody down, I said if there's somebody in front of you, you knock them down, and then you stand right over the top of them, help them up, and go, keep coming. There's more. You know,
did you play JFL in Mount Carmel or something?
No, it wasn't me. And I told him, I said, if you're walking back to the huddle and a guy's just walking that's on the other team, I said, kind of lean into him a bit.
Yeah.
I said, don't get nasty or anything, but kind of lean into him a bit and hit
Now,
their
this-
shoulder
this
pads.
is
Let
your-
them know that you're there and
Is
you're
this
going to be there.
Is this your nephew you're talking
No,
about?
it's my grandson.
Grandson. Okay. I can see him going. Mark going. Now listen, Grandpa will be really proud of you. I want to see how many flags you could get thrown on you.
Right,
No,
right.
I see how many flag. Well, I never coached him to be mean.
Not to be a bully. Huh?
Not
Just
to
be
a bully.
aggressive.
Just be aggressive.
Right. Right.
Be
You know.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like a cheerleader at heart.
Is it flashback moment now?
I was never a
Oh.
cheerleader. I was Miss School Spirited, but I could not make the cheerleading team. So,
Okay.
but I got I got cheers memorized. I cannot remember what I did yesterday,
Yeah.
but I can remember a cheer from high school.
Yeah. The only one I remember.
Short-term memory.
is rah rah ree, kick him in the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rah rah
yeah,
rah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
kick him in the
Other knee.
Yeah.
I swear I'm a Diet Coke addict.
Uh-huh.
That's the truth.
Okay.
But I think that Diet Coke, they say it like eats your brain.
Mhm.
I think it attacks the short-term memory part of your brain
Mhm.
because it's gone. But long-term, it doesn't mess with that.
I went to public school in Chicago till I was 10 years
Oh,
old.
wow. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
And I went to John C. Dorr Elementary School.
Okay.
And I can still remember the John C. Dorr fight song.
Isn't that something?
And now Donald said, do you remember I told you to take the trash
No.
out to the road? Are you sure?
Yeah, I sure didn't hear
Oh,
that.
right.
Yeah.
When did you tell me that?
Well, no, she knows. She's checked on my hearing before.
Okay.
Because I thought
Men have selective hearing, is what you guys have.
Oh no! All right, now
No.
hold it. We're gonna stop right there.
I'm
Now-
just
now-
saying.
No, listen. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Point counterpoint.
All
here.
right.
I was like the line about. I said, I will listen to anything you have to say, but just don't walk away from me and mumble.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
When you turn your back and you
Yeah.
start walking away, how do you expect me to hear what you're
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, I
exactly.
get that. I
Yeah.
get that.
Usually when at my house, when Tina turns her back and walks away, I can still hear because she's
Yelling.
No,
That's
shake-
not a positive
Okay.
conversation.
Well, Mark, I don't know if Claire knows this or not, but I know you know this, that I'm a lay minister. And,
Yes.
I had help, done weddings and things.
Yeah.
And I remember one couple that I was helping,
Yeah.
and we do premarital counseling
Right.
before we do the wedding. And I was explaining, I said, here's things that you need to do every day afterwards. When you come home, here's things
Right.
you should say, or at least talk about.
Yeah.
And, okay, yeah, I got that. And I said, and remember this, the church is just not for marrying and burying. I mean, we want to see
Right.
you come. I said, if
Right.
you ever have a problem, call.
Right.
So I get home from school one day. I was still at the high school.
Uh-huh.
And I get home, and I got my feet kicked back. I got a nice ice-cold Dr. Pepper. I'm watching the Cubs game. And all of a sudden, the phone rings. And it's
Them.
the husband.
Yeah.
No, it's the husband.
Okay.
And he says, Dave, I've got a problem. Can you meet me down to church? And I'm thinking, oh my God.
Yeah.
They've only been married like 6 months. What's going on?
Right.
I said, give me about 5-10 minutes. Get my
Right.
shoes on. I'll meet you down here. We get it in the church, shut the office door. I said, okay, so what's wrong?
Yeah.
Did you remember in marriage counseling, you told me every day to come home and ask, what's going on?
Yeah.
And if she seems upset, to ask her what's wrong. I said, okay, did you do that?
Yeah.
He says, yeah. Yeah, I said, so
What
what's the problem?
Right.
He says, well, I asked her, how her day was, and she seemed like she was upset.
Yeah.
And so I asked her, I said, hey, what's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
She said, nothing. And he said, so I went and started watching TV. And I said, the next thing I know, man, she's just like Mount
Really
Vesuvius
mad.
blowing up. And I can't figure out this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh my gosh. I said, when she says nothing, it's something. Just
Yeah.
remember that.
Right.
And
It's
he
all
said-
about the tone
he
that
said-
it's said in.
Well, we're a little thicker here.
Right, right.
Nothing means nothing.
Yeah.
So I said, he says, well, what do you do then if she doesn't answer? I said, for the next 2 hours, you just keep asking what's wrong. And at the end of 2 hours, if she still doesn't tell you, blame yourself and send yourself to your room. There you go.
Yeah.
He says,
Listen, I am sorry for what I did. I am going in timeout.
Blame yourself.
Yeah.
And he said, well, how do you know this? I said, I've been married a long time. So
I've learned. Yeah.
lessons of life.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
that's what I need. I need to come back periodically and just do,
Lessons
of life.
Hey, we could do a little inset or whatever,
Yeah.
Take a little commercial break and have a lessons from life with Dave
Lessons
Savage.
of life with Dave Savage.
I like it. Okay, it's
we're gonna
9.
have some big fanfare music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Go Cubs Go could probably work. We'd like that.
Yes. So it's 9:18. I'm going to go ahead and do a few events.
Okay.
And then we can come back and chat a little bit because I just have a few I really want to talk about. Tomorrow there is a pork burger sale at Save a Lot for the murder mystery dinner. And it is at 10 a.m. till sold out. I actually think that is 11 a.m. 11 a.m. is when they're going to start at Save a Lot, but mini cakes by Amanda Staley will be available in a variety of flavors. Pork burgers are $4. You can also get a Polish sausage for $5 and add peppers and onions. Only $5. I know. We're trying to make raise some money for the murder mystery dinner. We give out scholarships every year to high school seniors. So last year I think we gave out a little over $6,000. So we do the murder mystery dinners to raise money, and then this just kind of helps compensate as well, so we can pay our actors and actresses and servers and give them a little bit of money,
I love murder mystery theater.
They're so
Oh,
fun.
they're great. And then when you get people, out of the crowd to do the acting.
Yeah, they're so fun. Also tomorrow we have the Victorian on Main Summer Tea and Tour. That's from 2 until 4 p.m. Limited availability. You can get on their Facebook and get your tickets ahead of time. But there's a full menu of sweet treats, savory delights, and yummy sandwiches, and lots of teas that will be available. And they were purchased from Mama Bears. So I love local, supporting local. Go see Miss Kathleen, and the new chef, I believe, will be there tomorrow also. Coming up on August 24th at Cornerstone Community Church is the Homecoming Prom dress giveaway. It's 9 a.m. to noon. Shout out to Donna Reaver for putting that on twice a year. Everything is free there. They have dresses, accessories, shoes, everything you can dream of, flowers, everything. So, and it's all at no cost. Go check that out. Also, King and Queen of the Court is coming up September 21st to the 22nd, which is Fall Fun Fest. Time, $35 per player. There's 2 different skill divisions, and you can register on Facebook, Pickleball Players of Wayne County. And then speaking of Fall Fun Fest, that is coming up September 18th through the 21st. Cannot wait for that. It's always a fun time. So that's all I have for events today. I did want to take a second and shout out Bo Tatum. He released his first single this morning at 12:01 a.m. So you can find it on wherever you find do your streaming. So Spotify, Apple Music. It dropped at 12:01. I was playing it this morning when I was getting ready, and you can find it on YouTube and stuff too. So go and give it a listen. I think you're gonna like it. It does have a cuss word in it, so if you're not into that, but just prepare yourself. I think it's a hit though. I love it. Support our local musician, Bo Tatum, and listen to that on repeat. So
That is a really good song.
it's a good song. Yes.
You've heard it.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
He played it last week for us.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yep, we got a sneak peek at it, and it's so good. But and then there was another thing. Oh, on Mule Nation, I have been sharing this thing for Casey Richardson. So she is like a finalist in Simple Modern giveaway for teachers.
I went and voted.
Good. Keep voting every day. You can vote every single day until July 31st through July 21st. But if she wins, 10 teachers across the country will win free Summit water bottles for their school, which I think it's like 1,500 water bottles. So that's enough for every kid pre-K through 8th in Fairfield and Jeff. Fairfield FCHS feeder schools, basically. So they'll all get a free water bottle. And then I think it was like 150 bigger water bottles for the teachers. They'll all get that. She will get $500 of her Amazon wish list cleared, that type of stuff. So please click on Mule Nation and go and click on that link and vote for Casey Daly, because it's just a fun thing. And she's so close to the finish line. Go big or go home. We got to win it at this point,
In it to win it.
In it to win it. So I'm super excited about that.
If you, if you're not number one, if you're not first,
if you're not first, you're last.
That's right.
And remember this: there cannot be two number ones.
That's true.
Because you know why? It'd be 11.
I don't know why you're so quiet.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
How
I
about
can't.
now?
Now I can't.
Did we switch him to 4?
Oh, maybe that's why. There we go.
There we go. Wow.
Thank you, Mark. I forgot our 3 wasn't working, so thanks, Mark. All right, so we went through our events. I want to do birthdays real fast. Speak of the devil, happy birthday on July 21st to Bo Tatum. Go and listen to Two Story House on Spotify or wherever you stream your music and support Bo. Also, happy birthday on the 21st to Rob Lingefelter. Happy birthday on July 22nd to Hank Simmers. July 24th, happy birthday Christina Copeland and Chelsea Yeager. Happy birthday on July 25th to Linda Monge, Miss Monge, as many people know her. I still can't call her Linda, and she's been great friends with my grandma for a long time. But also happy birthday Joe Joslin and Nick Carter. Happy birthday today, July 26th, to Teresa Baker. We also have a few anniversaries this week. Happy birthday Josh and Patty Vaughn. Happy anniversary Josh and Patty Vaughn on July 21st. Happy anniversary, Justin and Jordan Atwood on July 26th. And tomorrow, happy anniversary, Walt and Jan Townsend.
Good.
So, happy anniversary and birthday to you guys. If you have a birthday or anniversary submission, send it to rjontheair@raylanjames.com.
Hey, I do want to throw an extra birthday in there.
Yeah.
My son-in-law, Bob Richmond, has
Okay.
a birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow, yeah.
I will get it added to our list.
Okay.
You said Bob Bridgman?
Yeah.
All right.
He is the purchasing agent to the Stars out there at Fairfield Memorial Hospital.
Oh,
okay.
nice. Oh, goodness. All right. So what else? Anything else going on now that you're...
When's the next blood drive?
Oh, my gosh. Our next blood drive will be September the 18th, 11:30 to 5:30.
Okay.
I've been in counseling since our last blood drive. We had Donorama back in July.
Yes.
Did you have Donorama, or was it Donorama?
Hey, there you go.
I mean, you gotta
yeah
go big.
That's right. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
We can sell you the whole seat, but you're not gonna need it.
There you go. But
That's funny.
the one that I don't know if I told you this or not, we had a little mishap at the last one. The computer that runs everything at the blood drive went down for 2 hours.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So the lady says, well, what are we going to do? I said, well, how quickly can you get this thing up and running? She said, probably by 1, we start 11:30. She said, probably by 1:30 we'll be running. Oh. I said, you better be able to. I said, I can only tell stories for about an hour and a half. And,
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I'm cleaned out,
Oh, that's funny. So, yeah, it was a big success other than the computers going down.
We took in 51 units.
Okay.
Which,
That's great.
That is great. And I thought, there's no way. That's why I thought if we hit 40, I was going to be
Wow.
happy. We took in 51. And, like I say, the people in Wayne County are really, really good about coming out and supporting that.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady who is our coordinator comes out of Indianapolis. And she was looking at her drives, and she said, oh my gosh, she said, your people are like very loyal here, aren't they? And then she watched Diane Vaughn and her crew.
Yeah.
They feed everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, my gosh.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
People have told me they have went to blood drives in other parts of the county, let's try again, in other parts of the state,
Yeah.
and even in other states. They said, we've never been fed like this. I said, oh, we believe if you feed them, they will come.
100%. That's our motto.
That's right. That's a Wayne County thing.
I was
isn't
going to
it?
say, I was talking to Doug Anderson with the Wayne County Farm Bureau. And that's their motto as
Yeah.
well.
No,
if
exactly.
you feed them, they will come. But
Speaking of events that are going on, I don't know if you mentioned this, but the Skillet Fork Rurritons have a breakfast tomorrow.
I didn't, and I think someone might have sent that to me. So I appreciate you
Is that
bringing that
tomorrow?
up.
I think it is. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Let me look it up.
We're
Skillet
making,
Fork.
out at Shreve's Pumpkin Patch.
Oh, Shreves.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They have them out at Shreve's now. So
That's kind of nice. Have you ever been out there
Oh,
before
yeah.
for a meal? That's really nice.
not out there for a meal, but we were out there for a family reunion
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. So
A nice facility and
Yeah,
all that.
beautiful.
That Shreves Pumpkin Patch, that is just such a joy. That goes back to when my kids were little. They would go out there and pick out pumpkins and stuff. And I'm telling you what, Rhiannon now takes her 3 boys, and I said, do you bring cowboys with you? She said, cowboys? I said, yeah, keep them rounded up. So I'll tell you what, they're doozies. And you're going to not believe this, Mark, but we'll go someplace, and we'll get ready to leave. And you were talking about the balloons. There's our suckers. And go, hey, any chance you have any suckers back there? When Chase was little, he's in 4th grade this year. When he was little, I would take him to like banks and things around town, and he'd come in. He had had one of those like
sure, a couple of pockets
pocket on his coat. They would just be full of suckers,
had to save one for later.
Well, no, Rhiannon would say, "Why do you let him get that many?" I said, honey, I can't help it. I said, they see and they say, honey, would you like suckers? He goes, yeah, I have 2 brothers, too.
Stockpile them.
Yeah, oh my gosh. We didn't
but
have
the
to,
brothers never get them.
Oh, yes, they do.
Oh, do they?
Yes,
Okay.
they do.
So I pulled it up, Skillet
Yeah.
Fork, Ruritan Breakfast and Fellowship. I saved the flyer because it actually has all the dates for the rest of the year on it, which is great. But it is tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. at Shreve's Pumpkin Patch. Menu is scrambled eggs, sausage, biscuits and gravy, hash browns, and pancakes. They'll have milk, chocolate milk, Sunny D, coffee, all by donation.
You can't go wrong with that menu.
No.
So go get you some breakfast.
Then go get a pork burger.
And then go get you a pork burger. And we'll just have one heck of a time tomorrow. And you don't have to cook.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
going to be
get you
great.
a pork burger and a mini cake.
And a mini cake. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get a mini cake from Amanda Staley because she's amazing. Also, we have Brian Humphrey chiming in on the live chat. He says, hello from Flora, Illinois. I'm proud to call Fairfield my hometown. We visit my parents there often. I graduated from FCHS in 1993. Fairfield has great memories for me. Thank you for sharing that, Brian.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, too, FCHS alumni. We're having the alumni banquet coming up on October 5th, and that's going to be at the Fairfield Elks Lodge. $25 a ticket, I believe, this year. You can buy a table of 8, so you can all sit together with your friends if you want, for $200. but it'll start at 5:30 with happy hour. I think dinner's at 6:30. I encourage everyone to come. This will actually be my first year attending. I was under the impression for a lot of years that you had to be, like, once your class got honored at your 50th, that's when you could start attending.
Did I not see
It was
that,
like a code of honor
I
or
think I
something,
saw
you know?
Class of 74 is being honored?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so their 50-year class reunion, they're being honored this year. And yeah, next year will be class of 75. So, but yes, we would love to have you guys there. You can follow FCHS Alumni Association on Facebook for more information.
And we want to thank you for taking on that
Thank you.
responsibility.
Yeah.
I am so
Becoming
excited.
a member.
Yes.
Not just a member. What's your
Board
title?
member.
Board
and,
member.
I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
Fancy. I joined that FCHS Alumni Association, and I joined the Frontier Foundation board as well. So I'm excited to. I said, like, I don't know, a month ago, I was like, man, I've never been asked to join a board. And then both of them reached out to me within literally 24 hours.
You said it out loud, didn't you?
I put it out in the universe.
Okay.
Didn't say it directly to anyone involved. And yeah, then I got those two,
figured-
and I couldn't turn them down.
I
so.
figured in today's day and age, you just think about something and it pops up on your phone.
Well,
Yeah.
100%
You
it
know,
does. It's
I'm
the
sure,
weirdest
I'm sure
thing.
we will all have advertisements for Alaskan cruises.
There
when
you
we,
go.
When we,
I mean, it's like, have you seen those? Like when your birthday's coming up and you
Oh,
like, grab
yeah.
your husband's phone and you're like,
Yeah.
diamonds, like trips to Alaska. Like just say all the things that you would like to have and
So
see if it pops up on their
so
phone.
This is why this is happening at my house.
Donna's doing it.
I'm glad you've explained this to me now.
Why am I getting all these ads for, That's hilarious. Well, David, thank you
Yeah,
so
thank
much
you for
for
joining us.
coming. It has been a fun hour for sure. I hope you enjoyed it. And
Oh, I did.
Good, good.
I was
got to
gonna-
pick on Mark for a while, so.
That's just easy picking.
You know,
That's low fruit. That's low
Anywhere
fruit.
I go, it's always pick on Mark Day.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, hey, I want you to take this into consideration. I want you to learn something. Again, lessons of life.
Yeah.
Do not prejudge people. Okay. Do not prejudge people, because you could be like that priest on the bus in Chicago. He was on the bus and he was going down the road and they come to a stop, and a guy climbs on the bus with him, and the guy's got lipstick all over his face, his clothes are all wrinkled up, he's got a half-empty bottle of alcohol in his pocket and a newspaper. And he sits down next to the priest, and the priest says, oh, geez, what do I say to this guy?
Mm-hmm.
So the guy's reading his paper for a while, and he puts his paper in, and he goes, Father, can I ask you a question? And the priest says, well, yes. He says, what would you like to know, my son?
Yeah.
He says, what causes arthritis? And so the guy says, oh, this is it. Here's my chance.
Right.
He says, I'll tell you what causes arthritis, young man. And what causes arthritis is too much drinking, running around with loose women, and not caring about your appearance.
Yeah.
He pauses a minute. He said, why would you even ask me that? He says, well, I was just reading this article. It says the Pope has arthritis. So, you don't
Listen.
do not prejudge people.
Yes,
Just,
yeah. That's such a great mantra for life, for sure, because we're all guilty of it, and to some respect. And you get to know people, and you don't know their stories. You don't know what they've been through and what they're going through currently. And
Exactly.
you can, if you don't judge, you can meet some really cool people.
Oh,
So.
I thought you were referencing the don't drink too much, don't run around.
Oh, no. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. but-
Well, I do appreciate the invitation.
Yeah,
to
we're
be
glad to
with
have
guys.
you.
Yeah.
And, like I said, we can start our program for Lessons of Life.
I like it.
I like
Anytime,
that, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we can make it happen for sure. I want to get that, and I want to get like a version of History is a Mystery with Judith Puckett, because I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed having her on the other day, and it's just a fountain of knowledge.
That needs to be a game show. We could do a game show segment.
We could
Is
do
this Wayne County history a mystery?
Yeah.
Is this Wayne County history real or is it not real?
Ooh,
We could just
true.
make up
Yeah, true or
stories.
false.
I tell you what, you're just a mind for this.
It's an idea.
Yeah.
It's a bank. Did you see the light go off?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
You know,
That
and,
light bulb?
And
Yeah.
don't ever let Mark sell himself short. Mark and I were in a band together. You knew this.
No,
right?
I did not
we
know
were in a
this.
band together.
Okay.
It was Bones, Jones, and the Skeletones. And we were really big around Halloween time.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we had to break up creative differences.
Right.
You know,
happens.
Tina came in. She was like the Yoko Ono.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's
It
like
was
I'm not
over.
letting you do this.
It was over then. It was over. And it
well,
was,
with a name like Tina Turner, you know, she's gotta
All she wanted to do was Proud Mary. That's all she wanted to say.
That's right. You know, and I said, this,
on repeat.
Yeah.
I
Proud
said-
Mary, what's love got to do with it, you know?
I said, hey, listen, no, I'm sorry. You know,
Right.
we the band does not see it this way. So
Yeah. It happens to the best bands. It
well,
really
I
does.
think Disney is going to come out like with a special on us. You know,
Oh,
the breakup
Yeah.
of Bones Jones and the Skeletons. It'll be
Release date October 31, 2024.
There you go.
Get ready.
That's
right.
right.
Yeah.
It'll be an installment. So I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
You know.
It's so much information.
They'll
they have
give
to
you the
break
first
it up.
episode free,
Yeah. Okay.
and then you have to
It's
subscribe.
to streaming service to get it.
That's the
Yeah,
worst.
Yeah.
Those are the podcasts I get into. And then I'm like,
Oh.
no, I have to subscribe to listen to the rest of this murder mystery.
There you go.
But all right, y'all. Thank you for being here. And I hope that everyone has a beautiful weekend in Fairfield, Illinois. We will see you next Friday.
Our guest is going to be
Well-
Tiffany
Oh,
Lyons.
Tiffany Lyons. Okay.
New principal.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
right.
we're
and
excited
then I
to
think
have
we got
her.
Walt Townsend, Chris Conard's coming in,
Kathy Bug.
Kathy Book.
We're gonna have
we're gonna talk pickleball.
Yeah, we're going to have an exciting August for sure.
I think what we should do when Kathy Book comes in is
Take it to the court.
take it to the court, or take it right out here and set up a court.
I like it.
Yeah.
Have that little tink,
Yep.
tink, tink.
Then we're going to
Yes.
open up a door and they're going to be like, well, you can fit a whole pork burger. I cannot talk today. You can fit a whole pickleball court in there. And then we're going to have, on Wednesdays and Sundays, we're going to
Yeah.
have pickleball in here.
So
No.
the community of Christ is closed on this. Maybe RJ on Main.
Which,
could fill
hey,
it.
I ain't mad about it. I think that'd be fun. I'm down.
You could use the upstairs here as like a broadcast thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a nice hit there.
I
know.
actually watched. There was a pickleball channel.
Oh yeah.
The Tennis
Yeah.
Network
They'd show.
has
This is a competitive
professional
sport.
Oh, I
pickleball.
know. I know it is. I think it's awesome, and I cannot believe how fast it's grown. And I'm anxious to see, like, if it continues, is it gonna stay this big forever, or what's the next one? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I hope pickleball stays around, because I mean we have so many people in our community that play
And you can
and
play
love
that
it.
if you're 8 years old or 98 years
Yes,
old.
yeah. Yeah, I need to get out there. I like working out like that a lot better than I do like going for a run or something that actually feels like a workout.
My
you
only
know?
problem with pickleball is I get mad at myself.
Yeah, see, I don't have that in me. I don't.
Because I'm competitive enough. If I miss a shot,
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself.
I'm just out there to have a good time. I don't
Well,
have a competitive bone in my body.
No, I think Mark would be the John McEnroe of pickleball. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Out!
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I could see it.
Yeah.
I really could. I really could. But all right, y'all. We will see you next Friday. Thank you again, David, for being here, and have a wonderful weekend.